I feel like I forgot.
Can't fuck with this dude.
Yeah, like I'm
So if they give it to him,
exactly.
let him be happy with his fucking wife. Y'all stay your asses up over there.
All he wanted was a happy.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Anime Lounge. I'm your host Q.
And Gab.
And a lot has happened since the last time we dropped our last episode.
Yep.
But before we get into everything that's been going on, I just wanted to let y'all know we're trying something new here. So I went to Streamlabs, download some templates and everything to try to make the stream and the episode a little bit better to look at, cut screens, like starting soon, be right back, all that type of stuff like that, just in case of anything happen. In this case, we can just record nonstop.
Okay.
But anyways, y'all let us know if y'all like this type of episode versus the ones we've been doing.
Yeah. Feedback is always
feedback is great. Negative or positive. I mean, some people got no problem dropping negative comments.
Not at all. And you know what? That's fine. That's cool. Anyway, so we went to Dreamcon.
Yes, we got some feedback from Dreamcon.
We did. A little bit of issues with the mics at Dreamcon. So Q has been working night and day trying to resolve that issue so we could actually post it. We did quite a few interviews.
Yes.
We made our t-shirts.
We did, yeah. So stay tuned for that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna drop it in the episode later on so y'all can look at it.
Got some merch, of course. Can't go without getting merch.
Yeah.
Learned how to find La Boo Boos.
Yes.
Learned how to find them and how expensive they can get.
And Megan had an announcement at Dreamcon.
She did.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Michael B. Jordan also said some things too.
Okay.
And the last announcement, I guess I got robbed. Well, not guess, I did get robbed.
Q got robbed.
In my own city.
It be your own people that do it to you.
That is
true. Q is also working off of different equipment because the iPad is
no longer with us.
No longer with us.
Rest in peace, my dog.
Rest in peace. That hurt. So bear with us. Bear with Q as we are trying to get back into the flow of everything.
Maybe the robbery pushed me to to go a different route. Go escalate my
for
skills
the better.
Or whatever, what I'm saying? Because I've been wanting to try this software. To have an intro scene and get into it. I also wanted to be able to put up images and everything on the screen at the same time while we was talking instead of editing and putting it in there later. So hopefully this method would work out.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Y'all let us know. Let's get into it.
What are your thoughts for Dreamcon this year?
Okay. I loved it. I always love it. It was we had Saturday passes.
Yes.
But I think we had went on a Friday to try to get our passes for Saturday. And then we were told you got to pick up your pass on the day that your pass is given. But I feel like we've gotten it earlier before. So I don't know if it was for Dreamcon or a different convention we went to.
No, it was for Dreamcon. We was in Austin.
Yeah.
I want to say that we had weekend passes.
Oh, so maybe we could have picked it up any day.
Yeah, because I think we went that same day to pick them up, and we went inside, and then we left out, and then we went to go get Tutu the next day or the same day or something, and then we went in. We're we're gonna dive deeper into it tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I think we have weekend passes. So just so y'all know, for next year, if you only have Friday, Saturday, or Sunday tickets, you have to pick them up the day of the con that you're going to.
And the chances of you trying to buy a pass that day is slim to none.
Yeah, because we had a guy, he was from Atlanta, Georgia. He was so hyped. He was like, oh yeah, this is my first Dreamcon. I've been following him since Waco, blah, blah, just laying out the whole thing. I was like, man, I'm glad that you came out here.
Glad you're
here, man. So, they let us all in the room. He's in front of us. He looked back at me and said, y'all got tickets? I was like, yeah, we bought them offline. He was like, "Oh, you at the bottom of the line?" I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "Ooh." In my mind, I was like, "You done fucked up."
You not getting in.
But I was like, "Hey, man, just
you
go
never
up
know.
there. Yeah, you don't know. Just go up there and talk to him." But
and he
unfortunately, he did, and he couldn't get in.
Could not get in.
Yeah.
So I'm so sorry about that.
Right.
But so always buy your tickets as early as you possibly can.
Make sure you follow them on Twitter. I think they use Twitter the most to set up all these updates and everything. And you can also go to their website from Twitter to make sure that you stay up to date with the most accurate information.
Yeah.
So go to their Twitter. I think it's like just type in Dreamcon.
Yeah, it'll all the links will pop up for them. But I think it was super cool that they actually had Megan Thee Stallion come in for the Friday.
She did.
That is great.
Her big announcement, which I believe she did announce this like previously before, said she wanted to make her own anime.
Right.
Super badass, hot girl shit, whatever she, everything she be saying. And I think on Dreamcon, she actually said,
confirmed it.
She confirmed
I'm
it.
in the making of my own anime, unlike any other anime.
And she teamed up with the Boondocks director. So if you know, you know. You know about Boondocks, you know. I'm just wondering if they're gonna throw another Uncle Ruckus.
I'm so intrigued by it. I just can't wait for it to come out. I just am so curious. I don't even want to I don't want no thoughts about it. It's a blank. I don't want to try to anticipate anything. I just want to see it when it happens.
Okay, understood.
Lots of vendors.
A lot.
Definitely saw some different stuff this year than last year. Like those, woven blankets.
Oh yes. Yes.
Those were so cool.
So cool.
But they were
big.
so expensive.
But I'm pretty sure they was handmade though.
So I'm not saying they should not have been that expensive.
Right.
But for me, I just couldn't get one. But I'm hoping in the future I can get one because it gives me like tavern vibes.
Okay.
And I love that so much.
We should actually have an anime tavern.
We should, the lounge would be a tavern.
Yeah, actually having a brick and mortar location.
Yeah.
And it'd be a tavern. And Maliota's up in there doing his thing.
I think that would be so cool. Labubu's they were there.
Yes.
We got one, like a Coca-Cola one, I believe.
Yeah, it was like a Coca-Cola one, and it was supposed to have a chance of getting the rare edition. I guess the Coca-Cola can would have been like full size or something.
I think the Labubu would have been in the Coca-Cola can. Yeah.
Okay.
So we got that for one of our daughters. She did not get the rare one.
No,
but
of course.
Regardless, she was still super happy about it.
You know what? Y'all need to stay tuned. If y'all not following us on TikTok, let's go ahead and pull that up.
That is also another kind of victory right now.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all can see that. Probably not. But anyways, follow us on TikTok, _anime lounge.
We are inching closer and closer to 1,000 followers.
Yes, y'all hit that follow button. Y'all watching us, y'all liking, y'all commenting, but you're not hitting that follow button.
Yeah,
hit that shit.
Just hit the follow button.
Bam, that's it. It's free.
More opinions. We had one video that did really, really well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but the animes don't like orphans.
Animes don't like orphans, and I think we talked in that clip. It was another clip was comparing the big three. If you had to pick objectively, if you could pick a new big three.
I think a lot of people on that video took it out of context,
I don't
they
know
always
how.
do.
I don't know how.
I'm asking a question about: do you have to watch the big three to become an anime fan? I'm an anime fan. I'm casually watching it, but I never watched the big three. Do you consider me not a fan because I haven't watched the big three?
Right.
But a lot of people, the interviews we did, a lot of them started off from Toonami.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network, watching Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And whatever else was on there, I can't remember. Or what was the other one? But something I just found out from watching somebody else's podcast, they had anime on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Back then?
Yeah, I forgot, Shippuden or something like that.
That sounds very familiar to me.
I think that's what it's called, and he said he was watching it on there.
I mean, I don't
And I was
doubt
like,
it.
ain't that's what like the X-Files and shit played on? like, like I was fucking confused. Maybe I misheard it, you know.
Yeah.
Took my own interpretation and ran with it. Maybe. I don't know. So that was interesting.
Well, yeah. So I know I've seen bits and pieces of Bleach, and I've almost finished Naruto, and I have not watched One Piece. And so I got a lot of support on the fact that anime hates orphans.
Okay.
I got a little bit of hate on my take on Sakura and the other anime female characters that are made like helpless.
Yeah.
Like overly helpless.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Chat, let me ask y'all a question
Okay.
too. Listen up.
Ask.
What anime has the best female dominant cast?
I think I like the female dominance in. I don't know if it's female dominance, but the way that these women are portrayed
that's what I'm
is
saying.
okay. I like in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Okay.
The Armstrong family, his sister, like they even address her as yes sir, like, and she a fucking real one.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
She is a fucking real one.
Okay.
I think, like, she is just an inspiration.
That question came from, because we also asked the question in Dreamcon, is Avatar The Last Airbender an anime or a cartoon?
We got 50-50.
You think so?
Yeah, I think more people agreed with me.
Yeah, so how was 50-50?
Okay, then I take that back.
I think she won 60-40.
Yeah.
But I just didn't ask a lot of people because there was a lot of stuff going wrong with the equipment. We had a new camera girl, but that also brings me to my next point soon. Because I have an announcement. I forgot to tell you, but I dropped that. I dropped the video about it, so you probably watched the video. But anyway,
Okay.
But that question came up because the people, RDC World, they dropped the video, I think like a week before Dreamcon, and it was like a lot of people didn't like, I want to say, what's the other, the chick avatar?
Korra. Legend of Korra.
I think they said they didn't like, a lot of people didn't like Korra because how they show like the women portrayed in there, like dominant and like ongoing, like outgoing and stuff like that, I think. But he said that Aang's Avatar, The Last Airbender, showed a lot of women like empowered.
Very much so, yes.
You know, not always come save me and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
But they,
like a Dandra in distress.
Yeah, they weren't. I think I was not a fan of Legend of Korra. One, because I had my own pre-bias on the fact that they took Aang out at fairly such a young age. Okay, I think they fucked up, like they fucked over my dog with that. Okay. I don't appreciate that. And I feel like that they tried to make Korra like the complete opposite of Aang. Aang was very passive, and Aang was very loving, and Aang was all about finding peace and harmony.
Right.
So with Korra,
because he still had that innocence, though.
He did, but even when Korra was a little bitty child and realized she was the Avatar, like she was very rough. She was I will say dominant, but it's like,
you don't think like,
it's like bully energy. It's like she thinks like I talk, you listen, because I'm the Avatar, and like that's the end of it. I don't
like a supervisor.
Yeah, like I don't like that. She thought because she was the Avatar that she had like all access to do whatever she wanted or say whatever she wanted, and people just had to move out her way or listen.
Yeah.
And she was so fucking stubborn and hard-headed. So stubborn and hard-headed. She didn't want to take advice from anybody. She didn't want to listen to anybody. She fucked all the Avatar stayed up. Like, I like the fact that we got basically the history of the Avatar state. That was my favorite part of The Legend of Korra. I enjoyed that. But she just fucked everything up. She just ruined, and it was all because of her attitude. Like, she just had a nasty attitude.
I mean, she was a teenager too, though.
Yeah.
You know how teenagers
but
be.
They had other teenagers in the show too. It's the fact, because she was the Avatar, she thought like nothing nobody say matter. Like, I'm the Avatar, I could do this. And you get your fucking ass beat time and time again. Like, the whole fucking show, you just lose back to back to back to back. And then you want to cry about it. And then you get depressed. And then you run off and do like fucking boxing or MMA or some shit. Like, I was very disappointed in it.
Okay.
I did not like it. And as somebody who
I can understand that.
waited a very long time to see if there would be an addition to Avatar: The Last Airbender, I was just so disappointed in it.
Gotcha.
So disappointed in it.
So you said something. So I want to ask you and the chat about this. So chat, listen up. Avatar: The Last Airbender or Korra: The Last Airbender?
It's Legend of Korra.
Or Legend of Korra. I mean, it's not anime, so I don't give a, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, Avatar: The Last Airbender versus Korra, the Legend of Korra.
Like who?
Who has harder enemies?
Who had harder in it? Okay,
Yeah.
I've seen this debate before too. I think
I can't speak on it because I haven't watched Korra like back to back, consecutive. I haven't watched it. I watched bits and pieces. Aang, I've seen a lot more of Aang, so I'm just going to get my question out the way. I'm going to say Aang.
I definitely think that it was harder for Aang and his gang than Korra and them. And I can see why some people would say, well, like the technology was advanced in The Legend of Korra and the bending was kind of a little bit more advanced because, you know, Toph had since then created metal bending and then they started lava bending.
You don't think Korra had it harder? I mean, I guess no, you're
stupid.
right. Because if she invented metal bending,
Toph
right?
invented metal bending.
That's what I'm saying. She invented it.
Yeah.
Then that means in Korra's era, everybody already know about it and they already know how to make defense about it.
Right.
Back in Aang's time, nobody could fight her. Nobody couldn't fight Toph
with metal.
because
Yeah. So
it's new as fuck.
And okay, I will say, okay, so before I do that, yes, I think they had harder enemies in Avatar: The Last Airbender than they did in Legend of Korra. One other thing I did enjoy in Legend of Korra was how they kept Toph the same, even as an old ass woman. And I really like the fact that they put her in the swamp. Because looking back is when Aang and them were in the swamp and he saw the vision of Toph in the swamp. And so for them to eventually put her there where Aang originally saw her as a vision, I thought that was really, really nice. Huh?
She was dirty?
No, she's an earthbender. I mean, what better place to be than a swamp?
Oh, I guess
Maybe,
so.
I guess.
Was it nice?
It's a swamp.
So it's not nice. When you say swamp, I'm thinking of Louisiana.
You could think of that. Like
trash.
No, secluded.
I can see that.
Peaceful.
No.
Resourceful.
Mosquitoes. Frogs. Crickets.
So if you don't know how to
Dirty
adapt,
water.
then just say that.
No.
If you're unable to adapt to your environmental circumstances,
if I'm unable
just say that.
to live in Louisiana, I'm gonna just say that.
Anyway, I appreciated the fact that they put Toph in there.
Okay.
I don't like that Aang was gone. I don't like that Sokka was gone. Katara was there. Katara and Aang's kids were it's some hits, but I think a lot more miss. And I mean they did kind of face hard enemies, but it was just different because
So over and all, Aang had it.
Aang had it.
Okay. Nice to know. They also said that what's Katara's brother name?
Sokka.
Sokka. They say he had like the biggest growth development, character development in the show. I didn't see it.
I saw it.
Okay.
I did. I wouldn't say he had the biggest.
Who
definitely
you say will have the biggest?
Zuko definitely had the biggest.
Zuko, okay. I
Like
can see that.
internal
I can-
turmoil. Yeah.
I can say by watching it, I saw like every single side of him. I saw passion. I saw anger. I saw despair. I saw like hopeless. I saw strength. I saw resilience. I saw like a lot of sides of him, and I really like appreciate how they painted that picture.
Yeah.
And walked us through that whole thing.
His whole process of where he started to where he ended.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm not taking away from Sokka because I think you can't.
I never liked him.
Then
he was just too goofy for me.
But that's the point. He started off very goofy,
Mm-hmm.
and then he turned into essentially a leader. I especially liked whenever he found the sword master, and he put in the work and the time and the effort into creating his own personal sword and learning the art of swordsmanship.
Okay,
because,
so I must have missed that.
Of course you did. Toph had earthbending, Katara had waterbending, Aang at least had airbending.
I will say that, like, in a world of everybody that's special.
To feel unspecial.
Yeah, but you actually are special.
Yes. And so he went through a lot of growth of like learning how to keep everybody together, learning how to come up with things on the spot, but also keeping it like there was times where he was serious, but there was times where he was lighthearted too whenever he knew the gang needed it. You know what I mean? Sokka really is like the glue that helped hold all of it together. So he did have character development, and I appreciate it so much.
Okay.
It's just Zuko went through so fucking much. And we all fight internal battles,
right? Like
daily. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And sometimes I'm not lasting 2 rounds in my own fucking head. And Zuko fucking
he
did that. He did that a lot.
So now, I want to ask chat, and I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
Which character you mostly, I guess, resemble or reside with the most?
Who would I resonate with the most?
I'm going to say Prince Zuko.
For you?
Yeah, for me.
Okay.
And a little bit of what's Kantara's brother again?
Sokka.
I can get with them too. Whoopsies.
I think dang, there's a lot. I think I'll resonate with Aang a lot.
Okay.
Because I prefer balance in my life. I'm more unconfrontational. Like, I won't do it unless I feel there's no other choice in it. But I would prefer to resolve things more peacefully, especially between other people, right? Okay. Which can come across kind of hypocritical sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I don't follow my own advice, which I think Aang kind of did sometimes too. But I also think I resonate with dang, I know they have May, and now I'm trying to think of the other girl, the other friend. I don't know why she's not coming into my head, but she basically ran away from home and everything and joined the circus. And because she had so many siblings, she was like unnoticed. You know what I mean? Looked over, like nothing special about her, I guess. But in the circus, like she was unique. She was different, and people would see that. And I resonate with that because I struggle a lot with like fears of like rejection and stuff like that. And I understand why she did it, and I understand having to leave your home to find peace and happiness for yourself. Gotcha.
So, I don't think I did my take on Dreamcon.
So what was your take on Dreamcon?
I would say for this Dreamcon, they had a lot of stuff going on, but not a lot of stuff going on.
Elaborate.
Like, basically, a lot of the stuff that was taking place was on the first floor.
Oh, yeah. Everything was on the first floor.
Yeah, and the second and third floor was just
Empty.
like extra stuff. So if you wanted to go to an event that's on the second floor, you go up there and it's not really hitting like talking about. And because a lot of people don't know how to navigate through Dreamcon, but we spend most of our time in the exhibition.
Yeah, the exhibition hall.
Yeah, so we the art no, did we go to the art gallery?
I didn't even know they had an art gallery.
The artist gallery or something. I don't know. Anyways, we just spent a lot of our time just asking people questions and everything over there where you buy a lot of stuff, where you waste your money at, or get good stuff, whatever you want to call it.
Support businesses. I don't want to say waste money.
Okay. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
But I am gonna put a video up on TikTok and YouTube about all the stuff we bought. And I kind of want to do a little breakdown, like how much it actually costs for next year. Because Dreamcon is coming back again next year in Houston, Texas, my city. You know what I'm saying? Even though I got robbed.
Even though you got be your own people.
I still love my people. I still love my city.
Okay.
Not the people, my city. I still love my city. But anyway, I think Dreamcon for next year, if you haven't heard, is going to be July 10th through July 12th.
2 days?
No, Friday.
July 10th,
10,
July
11, and 12.
10, 11, 12, yeah.
Please
10,
stay
11,
in school.
10 and 2, like to go from 10 to 12, you add 2. So that's where my mind went.
Well, I'm pretty sure, like, you go to the hotel the Thursday, you can pick up your badge for the people that got VIP, the weekend badges. Friday, it starts.
Yeah.
You go to the hotel. I think it's going to be at the hotel. I know a lot of people was upset because it was in the hotel. And a lot of people didn't know what hotel to go to.
Yeah.
Because, Dreamcon, they try to, like, sew up all the hotels, try to bundle it up and give people discounts and everything like that. But, your boy, me, you know what I'm saying? I travel Monday through Friday, so I'm, like, top tier in, like, Marriott and Marriott, Hilton, Choice Hotels, and I think that's about it.
That's okay.
I think that's about it.
That's more than me.
Yeah. So
the hotel was super nice though.
Yeah. So we actually stayed at the Marriott Marquise.
Yeah, Marriott Marquise.
Yeah, which was really nice.
But I think they also had like baseball games or something also happening.
Oh, yeah, because Houston is big, so we had a baseball game. The Astros was playing.
Yeah.
We also had the soccer game going on. We also had Dreamcon going on, and whatever else was in the streets.
Yeah, I will say, normally after Dreamcons, I'm not necessarily a night owl. I don't like to be out at night, but I was really vibing with my whole day at Dreamcon. We worked from early in the morning, probably till like 7 o'clock at night, going around talking to people, trying to do interviews, just showing our shirts off and everything like that. And so since they had like some roads blocked off downtown the whole time, it was just so fun out there. They had like the horse-drawn carriages. They had people on the scooters and everything like that, but then they bought like four-wheelers and motorcycles, and they fucking cutting wheelies in the middle of the street. And people was just everywhere. It was just such a vibe. I enjoyed that part a lot.
That is true. But like I said before, it was going to bring me to my next statement.
Okay.
That I put on TikTok. I haven't posted nowhere else but TikTok. But I'm about to say it here now. Next year, we're trying to do it right. And we're looking for 2 individuals to join the Anime Lounge crew for Dreamcon. So we could probably get you into Dreamcon for free.
Like we'll purchase the tickets.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can still purchase the tickets. I was trying to go for the press tickets.
Yeah.
But if we don't get the press tickets, because I'm going to do my due diligence and get everything in.
Yeah.
But I know for sure we want to have a team of 4.
Okay.
Which is me and Gab. And I want to have a videographer, so if you're good with the camera, let your boy know.
Or let the Gab know.
Like, I prefer you have your own equipment, but I do have equipment too as well.
Yeah.
So depending on what you have, what I have,
what you're more comfortable with. If we need to integrate it,
Yeah.
like that would be fine as
Right.
well.
So we're looking for a videographer.
Okay.
And we're also looking for an assistant. You know, so that we see something while we're on camera, we see something, hey, yeah, go grab that. Because we plan on streaming next year for Dreamcon.
Okay.
So we'll be live, like, hey, if we like that, go take care of that, go handle that for us. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for somebody to join the crew for maybe the 2 or 3 days or the 1 day we'll be out there. Mm-hmm. But if everything works out, we prefer the person to be in Houston. It would be a lot easier. Yes.
Yeah.
Because if we go to other cons, then it'll be a lot easier for us to coordinate and do other cons and everything. Because apparently, I don't know if this is true or not, but Comic Palooza is next weekend.
Oh, I love Comic Palooza.
Yeah, so it's next weekend. So
I love it.
It'd be a lot easier if we had a crew with us that knows their way around the camera, so I don't have to jump back and forth, jumping back and forth, and making sure stuff is right. Cause like Gas said in the beginning, man, like we shot all this footage, and the mic was plugged into the wrong input.
Yeah, so the camera caught.
Yeah, so
and we were, far away from the camera, so it didn't catch on the mic. It went to the camera, so you can't hear
us. But you can hear stuff around. You just can't hear us clearly.
Yeah.
So.
But it's okay, we're learning, we're trying, we're trying to get it right for you guys.
That is true.
So just bear with us, give us a little bit of patience. We're amateurs, okay? We're just like y'all.
So I was on TikTok and I was looking through some stuff, getting some ideas, and this cosplayer, she cosplayed, the last thing that I saw she did was Magic from Marvel Rivals.
Okay.
Killer outfit. Like she killed that cosplay. Super cool. But she had an announcement. She is I think she's the actually first cosplayer to get an official trademark or something like that with Crunchyroll to make a anime swimsuit line.
Oh, no way.
Yes.
What?
And hold on, let me see if I can pull it up real
That
quick.
is so cool.
Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
That is really cool. Props to her. That is fantastic.
Okay, so you can see this?
Yeah.
So as y'all all know, well, y'all might not know, but this guy that's in the picture, I forgot his real name, but he's the guy from Hose.
Okay.
From Disney Channel. That old movie, Digging Up
I
Them
know what
Holes.
it is.
Some people don't know, but that's him. I think his name is Khalid or something like that. But this is the outfit, the jogger. Well, this is the jogger.
Yeah.
This is the jogger outfit.
Okay.
I might have said it wrong. Maybe she didn't do the swimsuits yet.
Okay.
Maybe she is coming with the swimsuit.
But this is her line of clothing?
Yeah, this is her line of clothing. So she teamed up with Crunchyroll, got the rights, and now she did a My Hero Academia jogger and a jacket.
Oh, it's nice too.
So this is the women's one. I think that unisexual. I think that's how you say it.
Unisex.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. It still looks really cool.
But the joggers, I'm loving it.
They're nice.
And this is actually her. This is her backside, but this is actually her. I'm pretty. I think I got a front view of her too as well. Nope, not in this one. So we saw this one already. Okay, this is her.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Now the only thing I'm thinking of, and when I'm looking at this, that's another close-up shot.
Okay.
But as you can tell, the prices change.
Are you sure? I feel like I'm seeing 99 the whole way
I think
through.
this is.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, never mind. But this is Megan Thee Stallion right here. This is the director from the Boondocks right here.
Yeah,
so
okay.
This is a picture. I was supposed to bring it up when we was talking about it before. I got everything we were supposed to be talking about inside of a folder.
Okay.
But let's see. No, everything's the same.
Yeah, it's all 99.
Yeah, everything's the same. Okay, so I didn't know because when I was looking at it, like, is the jacket $99 or is the joggers $99 or are they both $99 or is it $99 together?
I took it as joggers, but
Yeah. So
joggers is pants, right?
yes.
So is it only the pants that are? But if you're advertising both, but saying only, it doesn't say jogger set.
No.
You know, it just says joggers.
Right.
But you're advertising a matching set.
Yeah.
So is it just the joggers that are $99? Is it the whole set because it doesn't say set?
I don't know. I'm gonna just let y'all. I'm gonna just
interpret. I guess
Yeah.
that.
However,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say that I think both of them $99, so the whole thing is $200.
Oh, you think $99 for the jacket and $99 for the pants?
Yes.
I mean, that would kind of make sense to me because does it say joggers on every slide? Can you do it again?
Huh?
I was gonna ask you if you can do the slides again.
Oh, see,
because I didn't know if
the
one
more
says,
you keep leaning up over here, the more the AI is just gonna mess up all the framing.
It's not like you turned it toward me to see.
Yeah, but I had the picture up, so they can't see us.
Sorry.
So
my
every
bad.
time
I'm
the
trying
AI,
to look at it.
So every time you come over, the AI is just gonna mess up all the
Okay.
framing and everything.
That's
but
okay.
Anyways, but that's what I have found on Instagram.
Okay.
With her.
I mean, it's still cool. I think a little bit of like better clarification would be nice for like the pricing and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel if you're wearing both, the description would say jogger set. Because joggers are just pants. But it doesn't say set. It says just joggers, but she's wearing both. So I'm assuming, yeah, maybe the joggers are $99 and the jacket is another price or $99 as well.
Right. That's what I'm thinking
Yeah,
too.
that sounds right.
I'm trying to find something here. Let's see if this works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we go. Let's see if it works.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can fix this for us real quick because it's still missing some.
Yeah. Yeah, keep going. There you go. So is this your anime character for your birth month?
Yes.
So, are you happy with yours?
Hold on.
Okay.
So this is the question.
I'm
Chat.
gonna wait. Okay.
This is the question. I got it up on the screen. You and your friends B-Day month versus anyone else.
Can you say that again?
You and your friend.
Uh-huh.
So you and whoever your friend is.
Yeah.
Birthday month versus somebody else's birthday month.
Okay.
So you already know what this is gonna do. You and your friend,
Mm-hmm.
and me and my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Rock, paper, scissors. And see, you're gonna pick your team, and I'm gonna pick my team, and we're gonna let Chet decide who's gonna win.
Okay.
You ready?
Ready. Oh no! I thought he was gonna hit rock.
So I think it was China. They were like, cause they got like rock, paper, scissors, hands, like
Yeah.
competitively. They were
Yeah.
like it's on a whole another level.
I've seen it.
They don't do this.
No,
They just
like that, and
Uh-huh.
then they do it.
I thought they just do it.
Oh.
I didn't think they did this.
Okay, so it's like 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, like it's like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it's intense as fuck. You guys gotta check it out. Like
Okay.
it's so intense. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna put it back on the screen.
Okay.
My birthday month, I'm a Capricorn, so January.
Okay.
It's my guy. I forgot his name, but he's from One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see who I'm going to team up with. I think I'm gonna go with my sister. Her birthday's in May.
Okay. is it my turn now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did my two.
I'm a Libra. I'm an October baby. So I have Vegeta.
Jealous.
I have Vegeta. I was about to say, I have one friend.
Okay.
And is that,
What month?
what is August? Is that?
I don't know who that is. But August?
No, I'm trying to see who else I want to pick. But I'm trying to see what other people I know their birthdays are in. So my mom's birthday is also in August. And then I'm going to go with my friend's daughter. Her birthday is in November.
November?
Yeah.
Oh, Saber. Okay. Mm-hmm. So chat, let us know who's going to win, Team Q or Team Gab?
So you got
January and May or October and November? Which I forgot the two characters' name, but I know mine's from One Piece. I know he got the 3 swords. And I know May, he's from JJK.
Uh-huh.
You know, I think he was the first person that put Gojo in the dirt.
Yeah,
But
okay.
Gojo came back from some odd reason because he's overpowerful.
Great.
So,
he's great.
You know what I'm saying? But they had some issues with this guy. Now we got Vegeta. As y'all know, growing up, Vegeta was the underdog next to Goku. But me growing up, I understand his struggle. And he became my favorite.
Understood.
And now we got November from Saber. She's a hit and miss for me. Like, I love the Face State series, and I love the one that they had Rim. I think that's how you say her name.
Rin, yeah.
Yeah, and they also had another one, but we had one episode to finish. I think it was like 3 episodes, 1 hour long or more.
Yeah. We did. We watched.
Yeah.
Hey, that was cool though.
It was.
I
just
it
didn't
was
like
nice.
the fact they took my guy out. I didn't like the way they took Lancer, and I think
True heartbreak.
And I think
Archer. They took Archer.
I think they took Archer out too.
Yeah, I
Okay.
believe so. But I'm like, I didn't fully see it, so maybe there's a chance.
I was kind of upset about it, so
Yeah.
that's probably why I didn't finish the last
Maybe
like
so.
10 minutes.
Yeah, it was one of those deep cut heartbreaks that anime gives.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Okay, so what else do we have to cover today?
Oh, the story that I got robbed. And chasing down that little boo boo.
So, Labubus are hard to find. I thought you could just order them on Amazon.
Or walk up in the store.
Or, because like they're such a hot item right now.
Mm-hmm.
But they're so fucking limited to where you can find them. We went into this one store in a mall in Richmond.
It was Pop Mart, yeah.
In Pop Mart. It's such a little bitty store. Very few Labubus.
And I think they
Sold
make
out.
it.
Pop Mart makes Labubu. Yeah, that's where.
So why your whole store is not Labubu?
Why is it not a whole fucking Labubu store? But it wasn't.
I guess if something is an abundance of it, it becomes less important.
I guess so.
You see that?
But we did. Q end up finding rainbow clouds.
Yeah, Rainbow Cloud somewhere in Sugarland.
Yes.
Or no, Richmond or somewhere up in there.
Yeah, I think it was in Richmond.
Jumped in the car. It was for our friend's daughter's birthday party.
Yeah.
And she wanted a little boo boo.
Right. So we had to
And she
get
got
it.
like 6 of them. And
And
she got the King Labubu.
Yeah, the King Labubu, and apparently it's like super big.
Yeah, so let us know if y'all got a King Labubu.
Or a Queen Labubu. I don't know if the Queen was smaller. Let us know if
I
y'all.
think the Queen comes in 2 sizes though. It comes in like a medium and a small size.
I just want to see what Labubus y'all got. Because at first I was like, these things are weird.
Yeah,
They're creepy.
yeah.
I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
And then I was like, they're kind of cute.
Yeah.
They really. And now I'm like, I would pick this one. And then and so. Anyway, let us know if you guys have any Labubu collections. But I see people doing like customized Labubus.
You know what? I just saw on Instagram earlier this morning that this guy is doing $25 tattoos on Labubus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and people are lined up as fuck to get their tattoos for these Labubus. Like they got like little stars right here. They got some other stuff right here. Like the tattoos are fucking fire. Like, man, like who would have ever thought about that? Like, you can do anything and make money from it. Oh,
anything.
The Boo Boo, come on. Oh, you know, I'm a tattoo artist.
Let me tattoo
Let
you
me
a
just,
little boo.
yeah,
Yep.
let me just tattoo that little Boo Boo for you.
You want a little Boo Boo shirt? Let me go ahead and press that for you real quick.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah.
Anything. But they're cute. I like them. They got little bags and stuff you can buy for them.
Yeah, that is true.
I think they're cool. But Rainbow Clouds was a really great help.
Can't let nobody know.
You gonna gatekeep
Yes.
to our community?
Yeah, no, not our community. Just drop, if you want to know where it's at, drop a comment, we'll slide the DM. We can't just put it out there for everybody.
We said it already.
Yeah, but for the people that's coming in like right now, they don't know. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of frustrating when you're trying to find an answer on a video, like, oh shit, where to say that at? So now you're trying to rewind like 2 seconds, 3 minutes, 5 minutes.
Have you done that?
Yeah, I did it a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, man, what the hell they said this at? Especially in them videos like, hey, if you watch this video to the end, we have a secret for you.
I don't like.
And then you get to the
watch
end.
them.
Oh, we said it in the video. You got to go back and watch it.
I will never watch a video. I can't. I don't like it. I don't like that whatsoever. Just fucking tell me. Just tell me. If you're not going to tell me, I'm not wasting my motherfucking time, because then I'll be mad.
I got
I'm not
you.
doing it. I'm not watching those videos.
So, the last topic, and I got robbed.
Feel free to express those emotions.
So, me and my brother, whenever I'm in town, we usually go to a place for steak night to get steak. And, you know, we have our brother time, you know what I'm saying? We talk about all type of stuff and do whatever. So we eating a good steak. The steak this week was ass. It was ass. And I was going to bring you one, and I was like, this is just fucking ass. Because I wanted you to taste how fucking disappointed it was. It was ass. But anyways, you actually got her in a dress? Oh, they was already dressed? Oh, okay, never mind. My little one don't ever wear a dress, and she just walked past with a dress. I was just shocked. But anyways, so after we get done, you know, I walk out to the car. It started up. I was like, man, why I hear outside so much? I look back. I was like, why is my window down? I know I don't lose my window down. Let me go ahead and raise it up. And I said, wait, hold on. I see my jacket move, and I was like, my bag is gone. I called my brother. I was like, hey, bro, I just got robbed. He said, get the fuck out of here. I was like, yeah, man. Are you serious? I was like, fucking right, I got robbed. So he comes in his old school. He like, so he backed up, bam. So now, all of a sudden, we got a security guard walking. Like, bitch, you ain't see my shit get robbed? Like, where the fuck you was at? But, long story short, they took the tablet that we do all the work on, and they took the work laptop.
They also took quite a bit of credit cards.
But we got all that stuff back, but I was going to get into that part. But yeah, they took the credit cards like Gav said. They took a lot of stuff out of there. But the only importance to me was the tablet, because this is what I do for y'all. I got all the content, all the information, everything on there.
Yeah.
And they stole from us.
They stole from all of us.
They took from us. So we, Gav, I have a different name on Facebook, so nobody can find me. But they found some information from Gav. They hit her up. Bam. Hey, we got a bag in our parking lot, and we found a whole bunch of information from Gav and Q, but we just didn't know who he was. We couldn't find him. And this girl was so adamant about like locating. Like, she took this like a crime junkie.
Yeah, she did. She was like, she reached out to me. It came out as like a message request on Facebook, and she was like, hey, we found a bag in our restaurant parking lot, and they have a card in there with your name on it. Do you know about it? And I was just like, yeah, like, oh my God, like, what restaurant?
But hold on, but then we was like, hold on, this profile could be real, could be fake, but after we did a little digging, it looked real.
Yeah.
But then we was like, what if they was gonna lure us to a location and finish the job?
Okay, that was your mindset. It was not mine at all.
Oh. Never mind.
It was not.
Continue.
Because I think Q feels like it was an intentional personal attack.
Was. They knew that Q from the Anime Lounge was in the city, and they wanted to hit me up.
I believe, because it was his work car that was broken into, I believe they assumed it's a company vehicle. They probably got some stuff in there that I could sell. But I will say it's pretty fucked up because parked all around Quentin was Mercedes, Audis, Corvettes, and they targeted a work vehicle with a ladder on top of it.
Now I'm going to get robbed again because you keep saying my name, bro.
I say Q.
No, you didn't. Last time you said Q, you didn't.
Point it out because I'm sorry. I feel like I'm saying Q this whole time. No?
No. You literally
That's
just said
what
my
I
name.
call him, by the way. That's not his real name. So, I got your back.
Whatever. Still can't find me on Facebook.
You still can't find him on Facebook. If it makes, okay, I was gonna say if it's, no, it's that means nothing. But anyway, it was his company car broken into above all these other expensive cars.
Yeah, they had Audis, they had Corvettes, they had Mercedes, they had, what else they had out there? I can't really remember. But the location where it was at, a lot of like business people go there.
Yeah.
It's surrounded by a lot of like nice stuff around there. So
it was a.
And I'm the only, well, I ain't gonna say I ain't the only one that sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
Still.
Just, it's.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking.
So, lesson learned. Please take all your valuables out your car.
Even
times.
if you fucking pumping gas, take it out.
Take it out.
Because they could just, you could be turned around trying to pay at the pump and your car is unlocked and all they got to do is walk by,
Sticky
pop
fingers,
it, grab it, and run with
your
it.
discount.
Like, it's heartbreaking. But I had my phone stolen out of my shopping cart a couple years ago.
Yeah.
While
2 feet away.
I was looking at the meat and somebody walked by my shopping cart, slipped my phone right out the top of my purse.
Give me what I want.
And took off with it. So it happens.
It
but
does.
it's just so much of our life on this podcast. All of our life of this podcast was on that iPad.
It was an Apple tablet, so if y'all know any tips and tricks to try to locate it, they turned it off. But if y'all know anything that we can possibly do to try to locate it or try to get the stuff erased, because I got the thing erasing, but I guess it needs to be either turned on or hooked up to the internet. Not really sure. But if you have any information that you can like lend out and let us know, like, hey, did y'all try this?
Yeah.
Just let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Or slide a DM or something like that.
Yeah.
We'll really appreciate it.
Maybe there's still hope out there.
Yeah. But we're going to have more information about the Dreamcon, joining the crew. You know, hopefully, you know, y'all coming out here, like hotels, meals, the badges and everything provided, stuff like that. More details. If y'all want to know more details about that, let us know about that. What else we got? The merch. We're going to be dropping I thought you was talking about like our merch, not the merch we bought from Dreamcon.
I thought we were showing our merch, like our shirt and the stuff from Dreamcon.
Okay, gotcha.
But I see where you got confused.
Okay.
Because our merch is like our shirt, but also the merch we bought.
Yeah.
My bad.
But we're going to be dropping both of those too.
Yeah.
So y'all be on the lookout for that. And let's see what else they got. I know Down That On It. I can't wait for next month because they got a lot of stuff that I'm looking forward to watching. Did we start watching anything new, or did you?
I did. I started watching 7 Deadly Sins, Knights of the Apocalypse.
Okay.
Now, I have not. I took a.
If y'all want to know more about that, let us know. Until next week, y'all thought y'all was gonna get a review. Nah, not today.
Okay. I'll be back next week with it.
All right, y'all.
All right.
As y'all know, Q.
Gabs.
We're gone.
Bye.
Bye.
At the end of it, I'm gonna start saying.